can find a virtuous woman, for her price is far above rubies. She is blessed and praised. Hey, Twister Girl, welcome back to Twist and Shout. I am Shar, and today we have a very, very important topic concerning the natural hair community, natural hair brands, owners, and products. I know some of y'all can consider this tea, which it is, and I had to go get my real tea today because, y'all, this is crazy. This has gotten pretty big. But before we get all into that, first, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support in my business and my channel. Please, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. I try my very best to bring content that's interesting and informative. I am a natural hair YouTuber. I talk about faith, God. My husband has a ministry over at Wholehearted Christian. He teaches sound doctrine that is the truth. So please don't forget to subscribe to him. In the comment section, I would like to say, do not pollute. Keep it cute. That's my little logo, my little motto for making sure we are respectful. Because at the end of the day, before I was a YouTuber, before I was a business owner, I am a woman of faith. And I am a wife. So please be respectful. All right, so I had to say all that because this topic can get very interesting, and it got very interesting on another YouTuber's video, and it started with her doing a review, a honest review, unpaid, unscripted, unsponsored. She bought it herself review on the Mielle rice water collection. Now, truth or fact, as you want to say, this product line on YouTube, from what I saw, had already had negative response and reviews of that brand or that line. Not the brand, but the line. And I think that's very interesting and important because a lot of people were attacking this YouTuber, and I'm like, wait a minute. There are about 5 or 6 other YouTubers who also said they disliked that line, and that line was a miss. So why her? And I truly believe that naturally people think we can be talked to any kind of way, that we can be treated any kind of way. And even what was even more interesting is the fact that I'm just learning that Monique and Melvin are professing to be Christians as well. The devil knows that if he can divide, he can conquer. And a lot of divisions in the church, a lot of divisions in the natural hair community, a lot of divisions in the black community. Division is the root of the problem. Like, because we're divided, we can't get together and handle business as we should. Now, that was a lot. I don't mean to preach, y'all. I really don't. But long story short, I wholeheartedly am siding with the YouTuber, and I'll tell you why. One, because I watched the video when she gave her review. She did not say anything malicious. She didn't say anything rude or disrespectful to Mielle Organics as the brand or the owner. She simply says she is not a fan of the line. And as far as I know, or have been in this natural community, I never known a tragedy on one line ruin the whole company. Like, if your other brand, or if your other products or lines still work, they still get bought. And people just pick and choose, say, okay, I know not to rock with that one, but I'm going to rock with this one. So I would like to literally sit down and talk with Monique and say, why did you take it so personal? Was she the straw that broke the camel's back? Because I'm looking at all these other reviews that went on, and it's like, from the others I watched, this YouTuber actually nicely dismissed the product versus some of the others. I'm not saying they were rude either, but I'm saying they were more like, this ain't it. And as someone who is on this side of the camera, and I choose my products wisely, I'm not sponsored, and I told y'all, I've been very transparent that I wasn't the one that said, okay, I'm going to be strictly black owned. Like, I was, what works for me, works for me. However, in light of Black Lives Matter and what's going on, I've kind of been more strategic in saying, okay, I understand that maybe Shine and Jam isn't black owned and it's been working for years. But if another brand creates something that is equivalent to, or that I can substitute, and I won't have any issues or problem with my hair, then why not? And even after the first incident, I said, okay, Monique got kind of ugly in the comment section, and then other people did too, but that's understandable. Like, that's going to happen. If you're a YouTuber and you have subscribers or people that is free domain that can just click on your video and watch it, they're going to say whatever, however, whenever, and a lot of them do not think, and a lot of them are social media gangsters where they're on the other end of the screen and they're just like, I'm just gonna say whatever I want to. And some actually are diehard fans of brands and products, and it's just like, just because that's your preference doesn't mean it has to be mine, which is what I tell you guys. Choose wisely, look at ingredients, and if it works for you, then roll with it. That's what I say. Like, yes, I review products. Yes, I inform, but that's in the intent that maybe somebody who doesn't have the time and effort to look into stuff, or wants an honest opinion, or to compromise, or, you know, kind of like weigh the odds, like the pros and the cons, then I'm here for that. And that's what the YouTuber was doing. And I don't understand. I was scratching my head like, why did she get so upset? Why did these other subscribers get upset? Like, and that was easy to answer to after one, because a lot of people think that just because something is black owned, that is entitled to be praised, whether it works or not, whether the price is fair or not. And it's like, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey. That is not the case. Like, you should be still held, just like me, to the same accountability as other brands and companies, no matter how big and small you are, because at the end of the day, you have a job to present your product, present it well, and ensure that it's effective. Now, that can be hit or miss with anybody. Like, for the first time, to be transparent, I had someone to say, so far my product isn't one of the best they've used yet. And I said, okay, cool. I am sorry, because the intent is I want everyone to love this. But we have to understand that everyone is not going to love everything. So if that wasn't enough, that died down. I'm thinking in the back of my mind, I never checked back on it. I was just like, okay, I agree with the YouTuber. She took a little break. She's talking with her husband, you know, because your mental health is everything, and you don't want to let one apple spoil a whole bunch. So I agree with that. That was a wise decision. I said, okay, cool. I'm thinking somewhere in between that Monique would have apologized and, I don't know, sent a gift or a peace offering or something. And then to find out that she didn't even open her mouth and say, I'm sorry, or offer to make amends. Because that part kind of takes somebody like above nice and learning. I get that, because I know for me, it's like, I'm sorry. And in your mind, you're like, that's enough. But some acts or some issues takes going beyond that. And I truly believe the YouTuber deserve a peace offering. I'm not saying just give her a whole bunch of products or something. I'm saying if it's a matter of a public apology or a letter, email, whatever, something that she can have and hold and say, you know what, they actually took time to reach out to me. But if that wasn't enough, here comes her husband calling someone's personal phone and decided to run his mouth and take up his wife. And it's like, now I have an issue, because y'all are professing to be saved and be Christians, and the man should lead. But in my eyes, I'm like, you playing follow the leader. Like, your wife already screwed up, and now here you come. And I hate to say it that way, but sometimes rebuking is necessary, so you know that, hey, I do love you. I still love you as a black woman, as a black sister. But I say, as a businesswoman, that was completely inappropriate and completely wrong. And I'm sorry this whole situation happened to the YouTuber. I'm sorry it happened to her as a company, because it's going to be pretty hard to come back from this. I'm pretty sure time will heal some wounds. And right now, in this moment, my dollars, my coins cannot support a company or a brand that thinks that's okay and acceptable. And I don't want people to feel like, okay, as Christians, you can't get mad, you can't get upset. That's not what I'm saying. But if you know you have an issue with the attitude or having a problem or leaving or letting things go like I do, then this is what I do. If somebody write a nasty comment or something, I say, you know what, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take it to my husband and let him give me his opinion, not get on social media, not talk to them, but talk to me in private and let us figure this thing out, and not try to, you know, bombard the situation or take over. Because if you're from the South, honey, you know that we don't play that. Men mind their business, women mind their business, and you don't find a man meddling in women business unless, although I'm from North Carolina, we don't play that. My husband, he'll tell you quick, look, pray about it. And if anything, when he see me upset or see that someone bothered me or someone put a nasty comment or something, he will say, be the light, be the difference, and leave it at that. And that has helped me a lot, because once you really, you know, think about you are representing Christ, you really have to be careful about what you do, what you say, and how you present yourself. So as a Christian woman, a wife, and a business owner, from sister to sister, Miss Monique, I am sorry that situation kind of got your feathers ruffled, but I am even more sorry that you didn't take time to say, you know what, let me chill and come back and say I'm sorry. She deserves an apology. You need to give her an apology. She matters. Her opinion matters. Whether you agree or not, you still should show respect and integrity. Like, that's just is what it is, and that's my opinion. That's my 2 cents. And just to show you guys, you may say, who are you to even talking about this? Oh, I put money in Mielle. This is an empty bottle that I used. I have another whole bottle I haven't used yet. I have the avocado hair milk. I have 2 extra back of this because I actually love this. I have this. I just tried this. They like it on me. My son hair like it. I got this whole collection. I think the shampoo is not it. I think the hair mask is not it. But that's just my 2 cents, my opinion. I paid for them. This is actually good. I actually used this to create this style. And as you can see, it has a hole. And it holds the hair in place, which is why I used it. And I am a fan of it. It is a little drying too. But I did protect my hair under with my own oils and stuff. So hopefully that did the trick. But listen, as someone who actually did put money into her, I think my opinion matters. And as someone who watches this YouTuber, I love you, honey. God bless you. Take all the time you need to, you know, don't let this ruin you, because mental health is more important than anything. Because if your mental health is at stake, so is your marriage, so is raising your children, so is your brand, so is your YouTube channel. So I would say, do what you need to do in the best interest of you. At this moment, I would say let it go. Like, let it go. And let God handle, because sometimes we put our hands on it like she did, and we can ruin things. Now, I do believe you're entitled to some type of legal advice right now, because as much as I want this to just end, I do not think this is like it. Because even last time I said, I hope it just dies down, or I hope Monique apologized. But to hear about the phone call, I'm just like, huh? What? I've been scratching my head all morning like, okay. But one thing I would say, the first time I was quiet, I said, you know what, I'm going to let it ride. But this time I'm saying, woman to woman, sister to sister, sometimes there's a time to speak up, and then there's a time to be quiet. And I truly felt like this was a time to speak up and speak out, because it was not okay. And it's not okay. And like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. That's cool. That's fine. But please respect that, because of that very statement was the reason we got to this place in the first place. The YouTuber was entitled to her opinion. And she said her opinion. And she didn't say anything rude or disrespectful. She spoke her truth. And when you get to a point where you can't speak your truth, you're in trouble. This world is in trouble. But that's a whole nother story. So I truly love y'all. I thank y'all for listening. Don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys. God bless. Take care.